Hello, beautiful and wonderful people. It's been a while since I've said that. Welcome to another Just Wildy playthrough series. This one is going to be a bit different from the previous two that I may or may not have going on right now. This one is going to be focused solely on my commentary and my real-time thoughts as it regards combat and some of my thought processes that I put into combat as it is happening real time. And I've got a build in mind. I'm not going to tell you specifically what the build is as of yet. We're going to talk through a few things first, and then we're going to jump right into it. So I'm going to make this video with as few cuts as possible, but for the sake of time and for the sake of your viewer retentionness, and for the sake of just having a fluid video without having a lot of downtime, I will make some cuts, and I will have a little bit of times where I'm not showing literally everything. So without much further ado, let's get into the character. Obviously within Lalaland, or if you're just playing with 3BFtweaks, Requiem, you have all these different classes or races, if you will, and I am going to be choosing Orc. Now, I'm not going to go too much into it, but there's many different races here that I could choose from that would suit the bill kind of okay for the end game build that I want, but I'm going to go with Orc. Now, if you're watching this video later on from what I would hope to be that this character makes it, then you'll kind of understand the reasoning why. But I kind of want the mystery to still be there for you guys. Now, I'm just gonna probably go with a preset here. I'm not too worried about what he looks like. Why not? We're just gonna get rid of his war paint. Not a huge fan of war paint all the time. And we'll give him a name. We're gonna name him, let me just make some grumble noises and make an orc name. Grogalug. Bragnar. It's so stupid. That's how I imagine orcs figure out their naming system. I'm gonna be playing with Quick Light. That's just what I'm deciding to do, so that way you guys can be able to see.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
And we are going to take, as you just saw, camping in the woods. One of the few reasons why I'm taking orcs, I guess it's a pretty big reason, is I want a large health pool. That's pretty much one of the only reasons that I'm choosing Orc to start off with. Now, my thought process when it comes to starting gear with Lalaland is I get 35 tokens, and in my mind, I want to maximize that value from the very get-go. So what I want to always do is I want to always get a tonic of stamina and some kind of food. I like to go for veggie soup over bestial stew if I'm going with a beast race, only for the fact that veggie soup lasts for 4,000 seconds, bestial stew lasts for 1,800 seconds. And then as well, I'm going to go for just a couple of recuperation potions, and then the rest I'm just going to fill up on healing. And my thought process behind that is... Oh god. Hang on, let me fix this. So there's like that weird looking paint thing going on. I just have to reload. So my thought process behind that is tonics are very expensive to get in the game, and foods, you can craft them. I hate crafting foods. It's just so tedious. Outside of crafting bestial stews, I'll go out of my way to craft those. But tonics are expensive, so I always want to pick those up. And then when it comes to armor and weapons, well, you can just get armor and weapons. There's plenty of ways to get armor and weapons around the game. You don't necessarily have to take one right off the rip. So like Iron Sword, Polished Nordic Mace, that's actually really nice. Nordic or Orcish Dagger. Alright, so we're gonna stick with the mace. Now this character can die right off the rip, and that's gonna be kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we just took a blessing, and we got the Shrine of Talos, so we have the Talos blessing. I'm gonna hold off on using this power, and maybe you know what I'm going for, you may not. But for the time being, I'm gonna save using this for a later time. I'm gonna take my birth sign now, and I'm gonna be going with the Lady. This is gonna give me 30 health and 30 stamina and 40% higher stamina regen. So that is wonderful. Right off the rip here, letting you guys know, I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of things in and around Skyrim. I'm gonna be hopping on over to Solstheim hopefully soon. Alright, so I'm gonna pop my buffs, gonna run in, hit her so that way her bow goes away, and now we just play the kiting game.
You'll regret crossing me, you switch.
So she's got a dagger, so she's a threat. We want to take her out first. No. Next threat is that Dark Elf. So Dark Elves are super scary just because they have their ward that they can cast at will. And they can just power attack you out of nowhere. So he's the second threat that I want to focus on. So there's his ward. He'll usually throw out a power attack. And he's dead. And now we have an Argonian. Unfortunately for him, he got stuck on terrain.
Come on, I'll gut you like a fish.
Now I could cheese him a little bit here, and I'll show you how. Like, well, I did not show you how to do it that time. But you just sprint by them, and then turn, and then hit them. I'm sure some of you guys have seen that.
Still show mercy.
Alright, now for just right now, I'm going to be taking some light armor. I'm planning on going heavy armor for this character. Where are all the dead people? I may even go try to kill the wizard down that way. It's very risky to try to kill the wizard right now with what we have. Only because stamina is going to be the biggest issue for us. And just like that, we have a full set of light armor. I didn't get any healing poultices, unfortunately. What did I just pick up? Wooden plates? Get out of here. You know what? Yeah, I'll show you guys how I usually kill the wizard. Alright, we are coming up on the wizard. You may have noticed I didn't do any point investments for my perks. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw 1 point into conditioning. I'm gonna try to get Relentless Onslaught as soon as possible. And now I'm going to take Alchemy. Now you'll see I'm picking up all the ingredients automatically. I love that mod. It's really great for helping me pick up stuff. But to kill this wizard, I run up, I try to bull rush. And just like that, wizard is deado. Fairly straightforward. It can get more complicated than that. It just sort of depends on what race and blessing you chose. Now, whenever I start camping in the woods, you can do a lot of different options, but for me, if I'm not trying to stay here very long, I'll just get some easy insights from the slaughterfish. And I'll try to boogie my way out of here as quickly as possible. I'll pick up a couple of things, such as the treasure chest right here in this little sunken tomb. And I'll also go and pick up the treasure map treasure chest. And I am going to be sticking with this one-handed weapon for a little while, it seems. I could switch on over to a two-handed weapon, which I will, just not right now. I've got my sights set on something else. Oh god, this is not good. Oh man. Here I will definitely chuck a potion. It's kind of unfortunate that we haven't gotten any healing poultices. Alright, we are coming up on our treasure chest. I'm really hoping at the very least to have like 300-400 gold out of this. Oh, that's beautiful. Necklace of Savagery? Oh my god. That's insane. This was probably one of the best chests that I've seen from that treasure chest. Oh, also, I passed by the dead treasure hunter. Explore Altar of Thrond and recover the ebony war axe. Well, that's just... oh, man. It's like the game is telling me to go to Solstheim. I've just finished off selling everything that I can to the relevant people here in Riverwood. We're walking away with 800 gold, which is perfect for us. I don't really plan on progressing the main quest, even though I could go to Whiterun, turn in that whole dragon stuff, and get like a free insight for it. I don't really have a need to do so at the moment. So the plan now is that I've got a decent start, and I'm gonna head almost directly to Windhelm, and from there I am going to go to Solstheim. However, actually I'm gonna change one thing from what I just said. I am gonna go into Whiterun, but I'm gonna quickly join the companions and see whatever Radiant quest they give me. Hopefully it's towards Windhelm. That would be really nice. If you are running up to Whiterun, as I am now, you should run into the companions fighting the giant. The goal here is you want to get the last killing blow in.
Good enough.
I don't think we did. But for those of you wondering, the reason why you want the killing blow is because if you get the killing blow, you get the insights from killing said giant. But if you don't get the killing blow, you get not a damn thing.
Come on now.
Am I about to kill Vilcus? Hello?
Not bad. Not bad.
Bro!
Not bad.
Are you gonna, like, surrender?
You might. Here's my
Bad types who built up a stronghold. Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits.
Hey!
Cowards. Good. Nice to have a new face
Alright, well,
around.
this is kind of perfect. We're now part of the companions, and our first thing is to go to East March and clear out the wreck of the Winter War. We got pretty fortunate on that one, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, my lovelies, I have made an executive decision. I am probably not gonna go to the wreck of the Winter War first. Instead, I'm gonna hop on over to Solstheim straight away. Just thinking about it, I'd like to, before I really get into doing bandit content where I'm not full on cheesing stuff, I really want to get a full set of heavy armor, a decent set of heavy armor, because I just don't want to die to a bunch of arrows. And I know specifically that the Wreck of the Winter War, at that location, what is it, like 4 bandits? All of them have crossbows or bows. So speaking of leveling up, I'm going to use my little bit of points that we do have. And we're at 19 heavy armor. Yay! So some of you might be wondering, Wildy, why Solstheim? Why are you going to Solstheim at such a low level? Isn't it dangerous? And to answer your question, yes, it is kind of dangerous. However, if you have the right strategies and you have the right techniques, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do almost anything that you want while you're on Solstheim. But you got to be careful, of course. I'm playing full permadeath, so even with black books, I'm counting those deaths as full deaths. So I'm not going to be cheesing the black books or anything like that. So the first thing that I want to do when I'm on Solstheim is rush to Captain Veloth, because Captain Veloth is a god. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but he's so good. And he's crucial to, I guess, 2 of the locations that I'm going to be doing very soon. And I'll show you guys that very quickly. So on these guys, you want to at least tag them one time with a weapon or a spell, or else Captain Veloth can't even kill them. So even though he didn't kill them there, I'm gonna try to kill them. It's more safe. Like, I don't have to kill them here. It's more safe for me to just drag them back to the town guard and have them kill them in this instance. Alright, so I could take this guy's bone mold stuff. I don't honestly need it. Now, I've got a couple of decisions here. I'm gonna kill a couple of the bugs right over here, because they're decent for insights, and they're not terribly scary. They still hit kind of hard. Just gotta be kind of careful. But what I'm gonna really do here is run this way after I loot this chest, and we'll find the cabin over here. And much like in my Nerevar episode, I'm gonna do the same strategy. So NPCs won't always follow you through cell locations. Sometimes they get bugged and they won't do it, but sometimes they will. And in this case, I've always had them follow me. So that's what I want to happen again. So I'm gonna make sure that they come out and then enter in the cell. Aggro the bandits. Exit. Now they will fight down in that basement, and 9 times out of 100, or 99 times out of 100, the Ash Spawn will win that fight. But we just have to wait and see who comes out as the victor. And this is bad. So what we want to happen is the guy who's casting spells to be the one that's low health. Because honestly, he's the scary one in this scenario. Alright, sometimes if you get close to these spellcasting guys, their AI bugs out and they won't actually cast spells. They'll just sort of stand there like this. and then you can just sort of regen stam, attack them. I don't know why that does that. It is what it is.
One debt to society later.
Alright, finally, he is dead. And now we've killed him. We can go and loot this place. And this location is really good because you get like a tonic, you get some loot to choose from these guys. I'm actually going to take this Ancient Lord shield. Well, sometimes you get a tonic from this place. Most importantly, though, it's the insights that we're worried about. It's just, when I'm playing 3BFtweaks, I'm trying to maximize how many insights I can get while at the same time not sacrificing how safe I am. So it's like a risk versus reward. That's terrible. Oh man, those are terrible boots. And like, this is all just Dwemer stuff, so that's a bad chest. And this chest, I mean, I'll actually pick up these Dwarven Gauntlets. It's not a bad option. This is really good money for us as well, so that's nice. I'll pick this up, but I'm just gonna sell it. From my personal experience, I don't like using Dwarven weapons, and I try to minimize the usage of Dwarven armor as well, because it lowers your speed so much. And it's so heavy, and when you do use the Dwarven weapons, oh god, it's just the worst. It uses so much stamina consumption. And the next location that I want to do is the location just, what would it be, like north of Raven Rock? It's where I can pick up the unique sword called, well, it's a great sword. It's called Stormfang. It's a great sword. Get it? It's a great sword. Oh, God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And typically these guys would be... There you go. Looks like they are fighting... Oh, this is sketchy. So, they fought this Burnt Spriggan. Now these Burnt Spriggans, they go down, and I don't know what the timeline is for them to get up, but let's just hurry up and get out of here. Where is my sword? Stormfang. Oh, we are overweight. Shoot. Just gonna yeet that away. Yeah, I think they're bugged though. And while we're over here, I'm gonna use my insights that I got. Well, let me grab these insights first. Ooh, that's really good. Iron Battle Axe of Scorching. I mean, I guess technically the Dwarven Warhammer is better. But for speed purposes, I mean, it's not bad to swap between them if I need fire damage. Okay, so let's use our insights. I'm gonna pump my heavy armor up to 25 here. And now I'm gonna go alchemy 25. But we still have quite a ways to go, and I'm not gonna spend my greater insights. I'm gonna spend a little while walking on over to Raven Rock and just sell all this stuff. I almost forgot. Let me show you the level up. So I took health, and now I am going to take Relentless Onslaught, so now I can sprint in full suit of heavy armor, and combat training. So doing power attacks doesn't cost more for wearing heavy armor, and most importantly, 10% less mass when I'm wearing heavy armor. Which means I can wear these gauntlets. Cool. and we're not as heavy. They don't look too bad, to be honest. They kind of mesh with the leather look, even though I'm not going to be keeping the leather. I might actually swing back to Captain Veloth and yoink that bone mold armor. Hey, doggo. Okay, I finished selling off all of my gear, and this is my second time doing this recording. I've already done this little island location in my first recording. However, I'm having to redo it because my game decided to crash when I tried to go and fight the bandits over at the boat. Oh, they're so broken. Oh, he's got a weapon. Okay. Oh my. Oh, it crashes, really? Oh my god, that's so annoying, bro. So, unfortunately, I just have to do this all over again. And it sucks because I am terrible at saving my game. But we've got the bone mold armor now. Pick that up. And now you guys get to see. We take about, what, 50 damage from these guys and heavy armor? Something like that. Kind of insane. They hit pretty hard. I mean, I'm only at 562 armor rating. I don't really have that many perks invested. Okay, so when I was doing this recording last time, I had come up to this island, and inside of here was an amulet of Arcade, some coins, and something else. Don't remember what else, but I'm really hoping that amulet of Arcade is in there again. Hey, okay, perfect. Now then, I'm gonna try this again. It's not super important that I do this location. It's just kind of nice if I'm able to do it, just because it's like really good insights, and I have a chance to get some decent gear from this place. But I was saying the strategy to this location is the same as it is for when I was doing it on my Nerevar character. I want to aggro them and pull them to Captain Veloth because I'm too weak to be able to fight them. That's what it boils down to. I just don't have the stats. If I can pull them out one at a time, then I stand a chance to kite them and kill them one at a time. But when it comes to the main guy, Heem Tome, I believe is his name, there's like almost 0% chance that I 1v1 him in a fair way and kill him. Alright, I'm gonna try to aggro them as best as possible. But I was running into this issue where like they weren't coming out of this stupid gate for some reason. And they keep doing this weird sheathing, unsheathing mess. And I think that caused the game to crash. So if it happens again here, I'm just not gonna do this location. And it does happen again. Okay, I'm just not gonna do this location. Well, I suppose it's kind of nice. You guys get to see some of the struggles that I have to deal with when I'm doing recordings of videos and things, whatnot. Not everything always goes according to plan. And I have to redo content, and just, it can be kind of frustrating, kind of downheartening, but at the end of the day, I just gotta keep on trooping on. So I'm not gonna do that location, clearly. I just can't get it to not bug out on me. So that's kind of a kick in the butt. I don't really know what's going on. Maybe I'll test it offline, see what's going on with that place. For now though, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna do the Amulet of Arcade. I'm not really gonna be doing power attacks, so I don't really need the Necklace of Savagery anyways. I could do a couple of different things here. I could go to Bin Kongarike and I can get the Templar armor set. It's not a bad option. The only problem is it's very, very hard for me to kill Ftweaks, the boss Reekling, if you will. I can do it, and that might be a possibility. I could just kick this character off pretty early on and just do it that way, which I think we might go do, now that I think of it. I just remembered that we had picked up the Dead Explorer thing, whatever, saying to explore Altar of Thrond and recover the Ebony War Axe. That would be pretty cool to get early on, and I might try to go to the Altar of Thrond, which is just ahead, and I possibly have a strategy, and it's going to be the same kind of strategy that I would use if I was taking on those bandits over at the shipwreck place, which is I'm going to try to draw the Hag Ravens out of this location, and in doing so I want to get them to aggro to the werewolves just to the west of us. I'm not 100% sure if they'll even follow us out of here. It's kind of wishy-washy, so we'll see. Now, I don't really plan on fighting anything with magic anytime soon, so I'm gonna pop this Resist Magicka potion, and I'll do a Fortify Health potion as well. What is running out? Oh, just Slaughterfish. Alright. Alright, first we'll see if they'll follow. I use noise to draw their attention. Let them peek at me. They have Fireball, that's fucking terrifying. So I can do a couple of things here. I can try to just go out and see if they follow me, which I might do in the interest of time. But she is walking, so I can hear her little bird footsteps. Alright, so now we'll see if they follow me. If they do, perfect. If not, you know, we tried. Oh, they do follow me. Oh shit. Now we just need to not die. Do they see me? What is happening? Their AI is buggy as hell. Alright, where's the werewolves? Right here. Alright, so they're doing the same aggro-de-aggro thing as the bandits were doing. But they are coming, just super slow. Hang on. Just so you guys can see and hear better. There you go. They walk so slow. And they lose aggro. Get the aggro again. It's like so weird. Alright, this is where it gets sketchy. I'm hoping that they aggro to all these werewolves.
Someone do something. Somebody help.
A fight.
I'm assuming they will.
Get him. Kill him. This should be good.
See if I can get them to hit one of these guys. There we go.
a challenge.
I cannot.
Your good is dead. That's how a true
Yay!
Lord fights.
We did it, team. Good job. Okay, let's go get our ebony war axe. And with these strats, you too can become a lord of the cheese. I really like Altar of Thrond. Not just because it's a cool little callback to Morrowind, but more so because it's such a great location if you want to have a free home on Solstheim, because you've got a cookpot, you've got an arcane enchanter. I think there's an alchemy table here, so it's just lovely. Such a great place. And I'm probably actually going to be making it my home if I decide to stay on Solstheim. Alright, let's see. Oh, good thing I can break this open. Wait, where's my chest? Aha. Ebony War Axe. Sick. And a major blocking ring? Okay, don't mind if I do. Too bad this isn't a grand soul gem. And if we compare the stats, this is 122, this is 116. Stamina usage, about 140. So it uses 20 stamina for the Ebony War Axe. And about the same for the Stormfang. I am going to hold on to the Ebony War Axe though. I'm going to use that. Okay, I'm going to make some alchemy potions here. And then go kill some Reeklings. Okay, I've made... well, hang on, let me sort these. I made a bunch of chilling oil poisons and a bunch of lingering damage health poisons. I've made some healing potions. I've made some gradual restore stamina potions and a few regular stamina potions. Nothing really too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and try to take on the first bit of Reeklings, see how they fare. I should have bought another cabbage soup, but we'll just try to run through and do this as quickly as possible. Okay, what I want to do here, when you're fighting Reeklings, if you're really low level, like you can do them at level 1, just don't get hit by them, just dodge them. Their AI is bad anyways. But if you use chilling oil, they just like almost stop attacking you if you drain their stamina. And I've made quite a few of them, so I'm just going to use them as I see fit. But the trick to these guys, just stay out of range. It's really easy to kite them, especially the ones that are just trying to claw you. Like, look, you just back up a little bit. That's it. Their AI is bad, their range is bad. And you can do the same thing if you're using magic. However, I wouldn't really recommend coming to Solstheim on a magic character, and that's, like, you just have to do a lot of kiting and a lot of cheese, and that's mainly because of these guys. So for these guys, there is a strategy that I like to do, and that is just bull rushing. So when I'm bull rushing, I take 80% less damage due to the heavy armor perk, and that reduces their damage to me to almost, like, nothing. So I can bull rush them. Oh my god, I spoke too soon. Holy crap. Well, that would have been a fast fucking character death. So that's why it's important to always bull rush them. And to be on a heavy armor character. I didn't expect them to sideswipe attack me like that either, though. So I'll give it another crack. Like, I'll bull rush him again. Because I didn't even get the bull rush off. When I get the bull rush off, it's foolproof for the kill. But you did see when he did kill, or when he almost killed me, when I was bull rushing and sprinting, I didn't really take that much damage. So if I sprint, 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 there we go, there's the bull rush. And now you can evade that gore attack. You have to like really change direction on them. Sort of something like if you're running this way, just instantly change direction, and it's pretty easy to avoid it completely. But that's a good close call. Let's see what kind of stuff we get from here. Greater insights, money. Do I have any? Yes. Ooh, hello, beautiful. Okay. I mean, I don't really need this, but I mean, I kind of do. That's going to help us with getting our first and second effigy. All right, sick. Let's go ahead and increase our skills as well. We'll get alchemy 25 here. And now from here, all I'm going to do is pump heavy armor. That's it. Heavy armor all the way. And health again. Now for heavy armor, I can take toxin nullification, but since I am 25 alchemy, I'm gonna take improved elixirs. So all of my beneficial potions are 10% better, and these ones are 10% better. Are we good on potions? We're pretty good. I'd say so. We can do Binkong Reich. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Alright, so these guys with the spears, right? They've got two main animation attacks. That lunging stab, and if I can get them to do it, they have like an overhead attack. But they only do that if you're really standing like right next to them, which you really shouldn't be. But yeah, they die pretty easy. So yeah, it's just really the ones that ride boars you have to be cautious of. So here's the location, right next to the place that we were just at, Hrothmund's Barrow. You can typically get some easy loot or easy money, some insights from it. It's got some gold ore veins inside. If you want to just come to a place where you just want something easy to grab, you can come here. You just run down here. Free money. More free money, Grand Soul Gem. Silver ore vein. And I believe there are 2 more chests inside of the barrow. And there's nothing to this place either. This is just part of that one quest with the Reekling Chieftain and retaking the Thirsk Mead Hall. But you can completely access this before then. So insights, money, 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 money. and insights in shock resist potion. It would be cool if you could take this, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'm happy with what I get. Alright, coming up on Bengkong right now. Make sure that you don't get aggro from those frost trolls. There's some frost trolls right up there. Unless you really want to fight frost trolls, which I'm not about to do. Alright, wish me luck. I haven't really decided if I want to sort of like just mosh this whole place down into a very short compiled video of me just killing weaklings. But I suppose we'll just leave it all in. I'll try to just breeze through it as fast as I can for the sake of time for you guys. So the biggest problem that I face when fighting these guys is getting swarmed by a bunch of them. So that's a problem because my stamina is not good. If I had a vegetable soup, I'd feel a bit more risk averse. But because I don't, I just gotta watch the stamina. Alright, so for reasons just like that, see, he stabbed me. It does that little bleed effect. But I'm fine with getting stabbed one time by these guys. If I get stabbed multiple times, that's when things start to look a little shady. Well, just, you know, one stab, not too worried. Let me know in the comments if you guys can take a crack at a guess about what you think this build is going to be. Because I feel like you guys are not going to be able to guess it, honestly. Alright, I'll try to bull rush this boar. And we did so successfully. And let me know if you guys want me to cut out some of the downtime or dead time, if you would, in some of the videos. Like make it more quick montage-y-esque style. I don't mind doing that. It might take a little bit of time, but honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you would want to see it like that way. Oh, by the way, if you block their attacks, the bleed effect does not apply, so if you wanted to, see, the bleed does not apply. This actually works kind of well. I'll try out the Ebony War Axe, why not? That's actually a really good sword. But the Ebony War Axe just out-damages it. God, I keep picking up these stupid elk hides. Alright, so stamina, definitely an issue when I'm power attacking. If I wanted to, I could put on the Necklace of Ruthlessness, or Savagery. It's just I don't see a need for me to be power attacking against these guys with as little stamina as I already have. Alright, so it takes me about to 75 stamina to fully kill one of these guys with the War Axe. Okay, so it's more efficient for me to use Stormfang. Ow. Ooh. So sometimes they'll do that where they do one attack and then they quickly follow it up with another attack. It's kind of random though, you don't really see it that often. It will catch you off guard if it happens. Unless, you know, you have really good reflexes, unlike me. So some of you might be wondering, how am I going to take on the main guy, Ftweaks? And I will show you. It's very, very risky, and it's very, very dangerous, so I kind of expect to die, if I'm being honest. It's probably successful, maybe about 2/3 of the time. So we'll see. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off my armor. Actually, maybe I try something different. I could try to bull rush him. I'll try that first. If that doesn't work, then I'll try taking off my armor and kiting him. That's the method that I've done in the past, but I don't think I've ever really tried bull rushing him. Alright, so fortify health, gradual stam. I'm gonna take a salmon steak. I'm gonna take a fortify two-hand, and I'm gonna go chilling oil. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, we kite him now. Wrong way. All right, he's dead. That was sketchy as hell. All right, we still got to deal with all the other ones though. Let me grab the book. So you pick up this book, the Telekinetic Handbook, that allows you to get the key to the chest. So there should be another boar in here. We'll try to bull rush him. And that's how this character dies. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll try to make this character again. Oh, that's unfortunate. He wasn't even making like a attack animation. I'm so confused. Ah, man. Death to the boars. God damn it. I'm gonna get roasted by greed. I can just feel it. Alright, well, make sure you like and sub this video, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. Take care, and until next time, bye. So yeah, it's just really the ones that ride boars you have to be cautious of. Pretty easy to avoid it completely.
Pretty easy to avoid it completely.